Troy's World Gaming, and I'm gonna be playing some Megaman X2. I was playing something before, but I had to leave again, and I seem to get some pretty rude invitations, in which case I had to acquire their attention to. So, just for now. And as I introduced in the last video, X-Hunters. Sergey is the little one in the middle that kind of looks like Android 25 Dragon Ball Z. The one that looks like a modern day buffed up Gutsman on the right is Violin, and then on the left is Agile Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. So, these guys have been specifically trained to take down X. And if you're not aware of who's behind it, well, you can guess a few. Anyway. We are going to be doing a little bit of difference other than what other common shit we can do. So we are going to try to perform. We are going to get some heart tanks, some sub tanks when we can. Alright, well now that I got the sub-tank, see, I should be able to... I do know I can get a heart tank at Magna Centipede. I need the heart tanks, because here's how this works. I get the heart tanks, so this way I can try to take out the X-Hunters better by withstanding more damage. Just trying to get the damn heart tanks. Well, let's at least get the head upgrade. That I know is in crystals now. Now, if I'm correct, I believe I have to get to there's a part of the stage that's got the damn helmet. Yeah, I still got some health from the upgrade tank. Well, there's a heart tank, which I can make it. It's not too hard, but it is a rather pain in the ass. Wow. Straight up died. Granted, this is not a serious playthrough. I'm literally doing this to try to get all the things upgraded at once. I'm trying to get as much as I can. I gotta get the armors, I'm gonna get the armor pieces and the heart tanks. So I know once I start up that, start defeating Zero Hunters. I mean X Hunters. Got it. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, after... Okay, so that's where I get to the X Hunter from there. Alright. So now I just have to get the helmet. And if I'm correct, right here. Bingo. Well, now that I got that, now that I can try to focus on, I got this heart tank and I got this party part. So now I really have to really focus on getting a heart tank from Magna Centipede. I gotta get that. I gotta get the arm cannon from Wheelgator. And then I also gotta start taking out the X Hunters. So that I have to work on. Getting all the other heart tanks are gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to require weapons to get them, so I'm gonna have to get as much as I can the first time. Alright. And like I said, this is not a serious playthrough. But for me to more or less get back into playing X2 again. Alright, so I got this. Gotta get his. And he's probably more important than any of them at the moment. Alright, just gotta see something here for a second. Okay. If I remember correctly, there should be an arm upgrade in here. Oh. It would require that, wouldn't it? I'm going to need the leg upgrade. Yeah, I guess it would require that leg upgrade. Though I heard it's possible to still get it. Okay, well if I can't get that, then I have to try to at least try to get the heart tank. But from what I believe, I need the arm upgrade and at least a speed burner for that. No, I need that. No. Need that for my sub-tank. but I'm gonna have to come back. I'm down here, right? Yeah, not death. Okay. Damn it! Everything okay? Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Okay guys, so Wheelgator is out of the picture. I have the head upgrade, I got 2 hard tanks on my side. And yeah, so far, so good. See what happens with that though. You okay? Did you say caramel or coconut caramel?
I said coconut caramel.
I think they just put caramel.
You look kind of clustered. If it was just me and then there's like a line of like 6 people, it was like kind of shit. They just hire people. I think they have like people here.
Well, even so, it's just like, you just put caramel.
They like
must have
literally
been,
just been out of syrups, and either he just spaced, or they were out of syrups and he just didn't.
There's just, no, but there is this one guy at nighttime that I like, no one was there, like literally no one was there. And he'd take my order and he seriously would have a tough time hearing me. I'm like, don't you remember that one time don't you remember the one time you were there and like, I said a strawberry bagel, he gave me a strawberry croissant? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that guy. That's the guy.
I think it might have been the same guy. Can't say for sure. I wasn't paying too much attention the first time I saw him. But he looked like he had like a lot on his mind or something. It was literally like actually, you know what? I don't even know if I've seen him before. It might have been his first day and he's just like alone. So that's kind of cool. Like when they left we're in a fucking Surf City and they're like, oh, it's slow season. You can handle the entire fucking kitchen by yourself, right? Like, fucking 4 deep fryers, a flat top, a self-food steamer, and a grill.
Who gave you
and
that?
prep, right? Like, you're cool with that, right? I was like, yeah, sure, why the fuck not?
Who gave you that now?
When I was working at Surf City. My Uncle Jason initially got me there, and then the following year, I think it was, or the year after that, I went back with another guy. What the fuck was his name? I don't know, he was on TV or some shit. But essentially, he hired me back because I ran the whole kitchen with my Uncle Jason the year before and set up the whole situation, like how to run it. And so he wanted me to come back to pretty much just show. He took me back, like, trying to be like, oh, I'm gonna give you a job. But like, I essentially was there to train and run the kitchen for him. Like, you know, he's the fucking face, but I'm actually the one doing shit.
Wait, what? How the hell do you do that?
Like a scumbag.
So
he
what?
also left his wife and married one of like the very young waitresses. So he's kind of a dick. Honestly. The following year he had called me back and he was like, oh, you working right now? And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, you want a job? I was like, you really think I would work for you again?
After what, twice now?
After the third, he was like, oh, I'll give you like such and such amount of money, blah, blah, blah. I was like, sorry, no. Yeah, bye.
But, so, like, essentially...
He didn't know how to run the fucking place himself. I came in, like, my Uncle Jason taught me a bit, but I just, like, he taught me, and I learned really fucking fast. Like, he's a CIA chef. And I just absorbed everything from him, essentially, just by working with him. And the following year, so I did, essentially, what he showed me again. Except that time I came in, that kitchen was fucked up, like, you know, like when people don't clean like the fucking hoods and grease and all that shit behind the ovens and all that shit. I took the whole fucking machines away, fucking scraped it out, scrubbed it out, boiled the shit down, like back the fucking chrome, and set it back up again for this guy essentially. And he essentially scapegoated me, like at the end of the season. Like he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring you over to this other fucking kitchen. I go over to the other kitchen and it's like a shithole too. And I start trying to like just exist there, and there's like no organization. There's like 10 fucking random refrigerators with no sense of like nothing. Like literally just the fucking order comes in, they just throw shit in random fucking places. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm used to like my place where literally everything is mapped out in my brain. Like I know where everything is in this building, all my fucking bottles. I fucking go around, keep them like fucking straight in line and shit, like fucking tight. And I go into this next kitchen and I'm like I almost had like a fucking connection. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, no, like not again, like what? And he was like, oh, you can't fix anything here. The fucking owner doesn't want anything changed. I was just like, I was miserable. Like straight up, I started smoking pot because I was like, this is like, holy fucking god. I was like, no.
So it was actually worse than Nikki.
It was so bad. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like straight up, I tell you this story. The fucking refrigerator, like we had mice, and essentially this motherfucker, I hate him so much, right? Like he's a fucking mouse in the fridge, and so what he does, he gets a fucking mop and starts like trying to hit the fucking thing. He winds up beating it within an inch of its life, and it's just sitting there like dying. And I'm like, I looked at it, I was like, so what are you gonna do now? I was like, he was like, oh, I guess we could like flush it down the toilet sometime. I'm like, you just like crushed something's arms and legs and now you're gonna drown it to death. I literally took the mop, put it over the poor thing, and like crushed it with my heel and said, if something is suffering, like it's best to put it out of its fucking misery.
Yo, you like, straight up ended that mouse and stuff. It's like, I'm sorry, little guy.
It was like crippled to death, like fucking like tweaking out. I was like, I was there before, like, oh my god.
Oh, the story of Ratatouille's death.
Yeah, seriously though, I was like, dog, like, I was like, what did you just, like, mousetrap? Like, live traps you might want to do? Like, so, like, you know, anything else other than hitting the thing with a fucking like, what is wrong with you? Like, yeah, and you know, fucking mice and shit can live underwater. Just poor thing's gonna go down the fucking drain, fucking half broken to death, nearly drown, and then survive in the fucking sewer. Like that, like I'm sorry that you don't think that, like, I know I'm fucking crazy that I think about these kind of details, but like, real talk, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? like, you hurt the fucking thing, like, it's time to fucking be done with it. Like, if you ain't gonna fucking man up, like, lordy. And then literally this fucker calls me back the next year, like, oh, so what are you doing? And I'm like...
So, but let me get this straight.
didn't know how to fucking do it. I bet the fucking place tanked that next year because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. All the recipes were in my head and shit. Like, nothing. Like, you couldn't fucking do it.
But down the line, straight up, he seriously was just a guy who had a business who just didn't know how to run it.
He was just some, like, no-name fucking chef, apparently, who's, like, there's chefs out there who just kind of ride off of fucking, like, they find fucking prodigies and shit, and then essentially milk them for ideas, and then scapegoat them.
But you can't milk someone for ideas if you're not doing any fucking work for yourself.
Well, literally, it would be like, the owner would come by and be like, oh, this is fucked up, I want to change. He'd be like, yo, you, go do this. Type of shit. And here I am, like, trying to make it myself and make my own name. And so, and I needed fucking money. I needed to survive, you know what I mean? Like, it was me and Nikki wasn't working at the time. So, and I was working fucking, like, 7 days straight with, like, 3 hours of sleep a night on a single fucking hamburger a day. Straight up. To keep this place fucking running. Burnt the shit. Like, I fucking... The end of the summer, I literally, like, didn't work for 3 months. I felt like I was dying. Like, I think I might have literally had been dying from, like, something. Like my body was just shutting down. That's probably from, like, malnutrition or something. I think I literally, like, your brain is made of fat, and when you don't eat, your body literally starts to eat it. I think that actually started happening. I was like...
Yeah, don't you know that...
Fucking gone. Like, I couldn't, like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what the keto diet is, except you're just experiencing a large amount of fat right there.
Like, I was like, I just started, I couldn't think. I couldn't remember anything. Like, literally my brain was, like, melting.
That...
long fucking time.
I'm just sorry to know that was the guy who owned was it the Surf Shack, or...
Well, that's, the owner seemed like an okay guy. Honestly.
It was
he was
the
a
chef.
little weird, but he was, like, very passionate type of dude.
But it was the chef then.
Yeah. This guy actually didn't trust chefs, but he, like, for good reason, honestly, because the kind of people that he's been hiring, apparently, were, like, fucking damn, man. Like, my Uncle Jason ran that place nice, so to speak. Like, but this next guy was just a fucking like, if he had been there alone.
Yeah, but you know what? But seriously, like, people like that, that's just sad. It really is. For someone who seriously can't fucking do that.
Yeah, like, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. Literally just walking around in a fucking fancy chef clothes. Like, that's it. Like, you know, you just got fucking nice clothes. You know what the fuck you're doing.
Seriously, like, yeah. Like that's your life story right there.
Like,
you walk around
and fucking school. Like, I didn't, and I have more fucking common sense than I fucking think.
What did he say? He went to school?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these, like, not that I'm bragging on, like, you know, if you're passionate about being a cook and all that, and you want to go to school, whatever, cool. But it is not a substitute for experience.
No.
So if you come out of fucking wherever you're going out, like, it don't matter. Like, same thing with, like,
I don't care if you came out of Johnson and Wales, which is at least in the United States is one of the more well-respected cooking communities to train. Yeah. But just because you have trained does not mean you're ready to take on a 5-star hotel.
And also doesn't mean you give a fuck. That's the more important. That's the fucking magic ingredient.
But well, personally, if you went to college to be a cook, obviously you give somewhat of a fuck because you're spending what, thousands of dollars for fucking.
It just means that you, like, either you worked hard and you put it up and all that shit, or you literally got a free ride from somebody, which I'm imagining is his situation.
Okay,
not. I could be that. He could just be whatever. But like I'm saying, literally, there's people with the know-how, the image, and the experience who just don't give a fuck and let places just rot and milk them for money, essentially. I've seen that shit.
Okay guys, so we're at the part of the game to where once you beat 2 bosses in this game, you will now take on the X Hunters, but you have to find the place inside the spots. Where they're located, you have to look closely, because there's where they are, where that Sigma symbol is. And you have to beat them. One in Morph Moth, one in Magma, and one in Desert.
I like that, Morph Moth.
Morph Mafia. He's straight up like that. Alright guys, I will go for Flame Stack. Well guys, now armed with both let's see, I should see a well, I got the heart tank, and without using Will Gator's effect, so I guess that's a plus. Downside, I will... I'm gonna have to start this over because I was trying to get the sub-tank. Alright, here we go. First X Hunter. And it surges. Well guys, one X Hunter down. You have merely delayed the inevitable. We will meet again. Alright guys, once you have defeated one of these X Hunters, they'll tell you I got Zero's head right now, and yes, it is weird. I just have a head. But bottom line, and now I have one step closer. I am one step closer to reviving Zero. And we're at Flame Stag. Yes, this is literally happening right now. Okay, so Morph Moth and Wire Sponge. Both of which are neither really fun to start, but hey. I guess I should have destroyed that camera.
In the morning.
Hello?
You want to come up and sing happy birthday? Or are you just busy?
Oh, Christina, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get everyone. We'll be right up.